I'm Adrian, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to play the chorus of Thinking Out Loud by Ed Sheeran. If you need a little reminder, this is how the chorus goes. So honey, now take me into your loving arms, kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars, place your hand on my beating heart. I'm thinking out loud. We found love right where we are. So the first part of the chorus, you're going to play the same chord progression 4 times. It's going to be chord 1, chord 1, chord 4, and then chord 5 in the key of D major. Now let me show you how. The strings on a guitar go from 1 to 6. The highest E string, this one, is string 1. Then they go consecutively after that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. For the D chord, you're going to put your first finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, and then you're going to put your 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, like this. How to play the G chord, which is the 4 chord in the key of D major. For the G chord, all you got to do is put your 2nd finger on the 3rd fret of the 6th string. There, on the 3rd fret of the 6th string, then you can play strings 6, 5, and 4. A chord, or the 5 chord in the key of D major, all you got to do is take these 2 fingers here and you're going to use them to smush down these 3 strings. This one, and this one. So just smush them down like that. And then you're going to play those same 3 strings in order to play the A chord. 2 fingers on strings 2, 3, and 4 and push them down. You're going to play those same 3 strings and then you're going to get your A chord. The chords D, G, and A, we'll play them in order. The chord progression is going to be D, D, G, A. And then for the chorus, you're going to play that 4 times in a row. So here's an example of how the chord progression should sound when you play it once. So once you play the chord progression D, D, G, A 4 times in a row, then the ending of the chorus is going to be slightly different. There's a new chord progression with 3 new chords, and I'll take the time to teach you now. For the B minor chord that I'm going to teach you, you're going to take your first finger here and place it on the 2nd fret of the 1st string. Then you're going to take your 2nd finger and place it on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. And then you're going to use your 3rd finger to smush down the 3rd and 4th strings on the 4th fret. And that's how you're going to play your B minor chord. So here's how that B minor chord is going to sound. Next, I'll teach you how to play the E minor chord. You're going to take your first finger and place it on the 2nd fret of the 5th string, and then your 3rd finger and place it on the 2nd fret of the 4th string, like this. Now, in order to get your E minor chord to sound, you're going to put your fingers where I told you, right here, and then you're going to play strings 4, 5, and 6, so the top 3. The last chord I'm going to teach you is the A7. You're going to put your first finger on the 2nd fret of the 4th string, and then you're going to put your 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the 2nd string, like this. So now the new chord progression for the line that says "We found love right where we are" is going to be your B minor 7, A, G, D, E minor, your A7, and then you end with a D chord. Now take a listen to how that part sounds once you play those chords in that order. First, you're going to have your B minor like this for we, and then you're going to have found love, your D chord for right, and then where, your E minor, then your A7, we, and then your D, R. Taught you all the chords you need to know. Just remember, for the first part of the chorus, you're going to play the chord progression D, D, G, A 4 times. Then, for the ending line, We Found Love, right where we are, you're going to play your B minor 7, an A chord, a G chord, your D chord, E minor, A7, and then a final D chord. If you ever find that you hear kind of like metal vibrating or it just doesn't sound like the chords coming out, just make sure you're pushing your fingers down hard enough on each fret over the string to make sure the string is firmly pressed against the guitar, and then the sound should come out more clearly. Now I'll include a worksheet that I created. It has all the chords in order with the words so you can follow along, just in case you need a little extra help seeing how the chords should be played. And you can find charts online to figure out how to play those different chords as well. Hope you had fun learning guitar with me. See you soon.